Hello everyone. Today we discuss about the steps to create a career development plan yourself and also discuss about the empower your future building a strategic career plan. So first the some steps to create a career development plan for yourself. Here we define a career development plan, template, and outlines 5 steps to easily and efficiently make an individual development plan for yourself. Creating and implementing an employee career development plan allows you to feel motivated at work even if you haven't found your dream job just yet because it helps you to make concrete plans to get there. While developing a career plan can entail a significant amount of work, it will play off in helping you to understand where you want to go with your career next and what you need to do to get there. Setting specific, measurable career development goals can help you to get to the next level in your career, while developing a career plan can entail a significant amount of work. It will play off in helping you to understand where you want to go with your career next and what you need to do to get there. Creating and implementing an employee career development plan allows you to feel motivated at work even if you haven't found your dream job just yet because it helps you to make concrete plans to get there. So here we define a career development plan template and outlines 5 steps to easily and efficiently make an individual development plan for yourself. First, what is career development plan? A career development plan is a personal actions plan that you can use to create a roadmap for your career. The typical career development plan examples outlines the starting point where you are now in your career, the destinations where you want to go in your career, the gap, the obstacles you must overcome to reach the destinations, the route, how to close the gap to reach your intended destinations. Your personalized development plan will help you to identify specific achievable career goals and then design and implement strategies to reach your goal. How to create a career development plan? First, identify your current positions. Second, identify your destinations. Third, do a gap analysis. Fourth, create your career development plan. And the last not the least, measure your progress and to be ready to re-evaluate. First, identify your current positions. The first step in your any career development plan is identify where you are now in your career. This step also allows you to reflect on your current skill set and strengths. At this stage, you should consider questions like what are my past experiences? What do I enjoy doing? What kind of natural skills and talents do I have? What am I doing when I feel most excited or motivated at work? Do I prefer leading a group, working with peers, or working alone? What energizes me or energizes me? What drains my energy? What drains my energy? Do I have a specific calling in life? What about my career motivates me to get up and go to work in the morning? Take some time to write down the answers to these questions. Note your current positions in your field, including whether you have finished your education or would like to pursue additional graduate educations and where you fail to fall on the career ladder. Second options is identify your destinations. Next, identify where you want to go with your career by doing the followings. Brainstorm. Set aside any obstacles or inhibitions that might be holding you back. What is your dream career? Where would you have loved to be in 5 or 10 years? If nothing was holding you back, include your ultimate career goals. If your dream is to be the CEO of a mid-sized company, incorporate that into your plan. Develop more specific goals in the form of concise statements. It can be helpful to establish where you would like to be in smaller increments given where you are and the skills you have. Where would you like to your career to be in 2 years? This is an increment that is close enough to your current day to day, thus making it easier to visualize. Now consider the next 5 or 10 years, 5 to 10 years. Next, think about where you want to be in 5 to 10 years. This is a more substantial step and will require you to envision opportunities that would arise 2 or 3 steps down the line. Do you want to still be at your current company but in a more senior role? Do you want to land a job at another company, or perhaps you want to transitions career altogether? Make sure that your stated goals align with what motivates you the most. Once you have completed these 2 steps, you should have a better understanding of your skills and career options that are available to you. You are now ready to assess how to get to your target destinations. Now, number 3, do a gap analysis. At this stage, you are ready to do a gap analysis which determines where you are now and where you aim to be. Complete a gap analysis by doing the followings. Research your goal career, taking the goal that you outline as your 2 years or 5 years career focus. Find job listing to the type of job you want. Be sure the descriptions match your skills and experiences, and the requirements align with your ultimate ambitions. Consult with your sessions professionals. Additionally, take time to consult with your supervisor, mentor, and colleagues at work to understand whether there are key items that you should add to the list. While you may not want to tell your supervisor if your goal is to land a better paying job at another company, you can still articulate to them the specific skills you would like to bring to your current role. Since this kind of professional development would benefit your team and the company as well as you, an individual, your boss will likely to pleased to help connect you to resources or assign you relevant responsibilities. Now, the next point is rate your qualifications. Once you have assembled these list of skills and experiences, go through line by line and rate your current skills, education, and experience against the requirements. Create a simple rating system of 1 to 5, within 1 representing number match between you and the requirement, and 5 meaning that you perfectly meet the requirement. With this system, the lower the rating, the more time and energy you will need to invest in improvement. Now, the next point is identify gaps and determine patterns. Once you have completed these exercise, identify all of the areas where you have a development gap. Look for common skills and experiences and put them together in a gap. You will likely begin notice patterns in which skill or experience you have a solid background in and which ones requires further development. See there are items that need to happen in a particular sequence. For example, before you take an extra responsibilities at work related to a specific piece of software, you will need to learn how to use it. This is the list of skills, education, and experiences you need to focus on. Now, the next point is create your career development plan. Now that you have to detail about the skills you need to develop to advance your career, you are ready to make a plan to do so. This step involves taking the list of skills, education, and experiences you want to gain over the next few years and creating concrete plans to get the your career goals. So here what to do. Set small task oriented goals. Create a set of tasks related to each items on the list that will help you to achieve them. For example, if one of the skills you want to learn is to how to use a pattern piece of software, your plan could include signing up for a course to learn about it, practicing with a colleague, and asking your supervisor to allow you to work with the software as a part of your role. Now, organizing with a timeline. Order the plan like a timeline according to the logical trajectory for your goals. Start your short term items that you can achieve relatively quickly, such as reading a book, and then move on to longer term goals like getting a master's degree. Think smart. Using the SMART goal templates can help you to set achievable goal. SMART stands for smart, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. For example, the goal of improving your understanding of your company's payroll system by working one by one with your supervisor constitutes a SMART goal. Designing your goals following the SMART template helps ensure that your goals are tangible and achievable in preset increments of time. Now, create task deadlines. The best way to keep yourself accountable to the plan is to assign yourself dates for each task. Give yourself a start by date by which you should be working on a task. Make sure to plan out any preliminary steps to each item too. For example, before you enroll a professional development course, you may need to apply the purchase to require textbooks. At this stage, you have a career development plan. Next point is measure your progress and to be ready to evaluate. Your career development plan doesn't end once if you have created it. The implementation stage now begin with the following step that I described right now. Keep track. To keep yourself accountable, keep track of how your actual implementations aligns with the dates you assign yourself. In step 4, check in with the list at least 2 times per year to make sure that you continue to achieve the set timeline. Consider milestones. Once you have begun working through your list of skills, education, and experiences, you will want to figure out how to measure progress in your career. A positive information review, landing a new job, getting promotions, establishing useful career contacts, or winning an award could be metrics for career success. Update goals accordingly. Unexpected occurrence and events will arise. A job opportunity could take your career in a surprising directions on your or you could move across the country. A wide variety of factors could knock your plan off course. Keep in mind that it's okay to change directions as long as you can remain flexible. The plan is not concrete and it is useful to review it periodically to update your goals to match your life circumstances. In addition to regularly tracking your progress, plan to re-evaluate the plan itself every 6 months or so and adjust it to meet your current goals. Now, why you should create a career development plan? Where or whether you just graduated from college or you have been in the workforce for years, a career development plan can be an important tool to advance your goals. Mapping out your future career will not only keep you to reach your career goals but will also help you to stay motivated and inspired at work, increase your productivity, and strengthen your relationship with mentors and supervisors. Stay on top of your plan, and chances are you will be able to take your career to the next level. So that's the end of the video, my friends. If you like my blogs, please subscribe and share it.